up squid fishing gear because I want to get out and do a bit of squid fishing. But I'm going to have a cheeky smoke and then I'll get everything. And welcome back to everyone who's stayed around for this whole time. I didn't post or I wasn't active for about 4 to 5 months. And that's because of some personal issues. But for all of you that are only just joining, welcome. I don't only do fishing. It's not only fishing. I do just do some random lives. Just as a little talk. Just as a little talk, you can see my fishing rods there. But yeah, I just don't only do fishing. I do random talks, random walks. See where I can get a bit of Wi-Fi. But if anyone's joining or everyone's just coming back, welcome to everyone. Oh, I've just made a mess of my bed. But yeah, welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone. That made sense. Welcome everyone. I'm really ill at the moment. But I am going to have to get up and try and look for this squid stuff. So bear with me, guys. Oh, and if you are wondering, I was in bed. Take this out. I'm really sure now. Right, there we go. My rod and my box. Let me see if I've got everything in here. Yeah, I've got absolutely everything I could need in this box. Amazing. Right, let me get a jacket on. If I can find my jacket. Oh, I've made a complete mess of my room recently. I think I need to do a little tidy up. Oh. But I've been ill, so I've let myself off it. Oh, there we go. Ignore my yucky legs. Trying to figure... Oh, I've got that actually. That'll be nice. Right. Let's have a look here. I have a nice tray. Hello to whoever's just joined. I'm just about to sort some squid stuff out, so if you've got any questions on what rigs I use or what jigs or anything, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask. Right, I only want squid jigs today. Oh, that's heavy. Don't remember that jig being so heavy, but we move. And then I may actually no, I'll be sensible. Right. So, for whoever's just joining, I've got my squid jigs there. I only have 3, unfortunately. Can't afford many more. And then I have a little jig head with a little, I don't know, little grub type bait. I don't normally use that for fresh water, but I'm going to use it for salt water. But yeah, if you have any questions on what jigs I use or what rigs or anything I'm doing, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to share any information that you'd like to know. I won't hide anything from you. I do need to quickly pop off camera though, because my knife is over there. Oh. There it is. Right, and I'm back. And I'm better than ever before. Right, got my squid jigs here. So, this is a 2.5 gram mackerel pattern. I don't actually know the product name, but it's just mackerel pattern really. And then this is one of my all-time favourites because it was originally blue on the top, yellow in the middle and white on the bottom. But I've got this, like, listen, I'll show you what I've got this sauce here. And it absolutely reeks. It's stinky. It doesn't smell nice. But I've covered my entire box with it. I didn't mean to. It was raining and it's built in my box. But it was white, red. But it's put a scent to it. A really nasty scent. But it's caught me more fish actually, so I'm not too bothered. But the 2 small jigs. Wow, I need to get a new knife. I'm just using a quick clip. I'm going to use that actually. So I've got these 2 small ones. And then I have this 3 gram. It was originally white, but it's now pink due to the red sauce, whatever it's called. But it's got a little rattle to it. Don't know if you all can hear that. But that one is one of my all-time favourites. All-time favourite. So they're the squid jigs. As I said, got a little jig head. Don't know if I'll put that on yet. And then the rod and reel that I'm going to be using. So I'll take the reel off first, so just so then it's easier to show you. So this is a Shimano Sienna 2500 size reel with £5 mainline mono. It's a really nice reel for the pricing. I didn't pay much for it. I paid, I think, about £30, which is equivalent to like, I don't know, like 42 American dollars. But it's a nice small reel. It isn't too big, isn't small. It's got a nice drag system to it. But it's nice for squid fishing, going for little fish really. And then the rod I'm going to be using is one of my all-time favourite rods. It's actually a River Advanta. It's right there, Advanta. It's it's a Advanta River Ambush 5'6" rod. But I didn't like how light the tip was, so I actually snapped the tip of it off, and it's a bit heavier duty. But I've had big fish and a lot on this. On a small little goby, all the way up. Well, this is on this whole setup. This reel doesn't leave this rod. But I've had anything from a little goby up to about a 22-pound carp on £5 line and this small little light action rod. So I know it's going to be good. I know it will do. I know it will do me perfect for what I want to do. Just had a little buffer there, but all is good. I will have to go and ask one of my mates if he would like to join me squid fishing tonight, because if he does, I'll be able to go live for squid fishing tonight. But if he doesn't, well, then we're in a bit of a problem, because I have no data. How did I used to do this not? I can't remember. Right, sorry about that, guys. But that's the knot there. It's just a little loop in there. Just like that. Don't actually know what that knot's called, so I'm just call it a loop on the line knot. So yeah, small jig goes on this bit. You can cut it, but I prefer not to. I am going to go with the mackerel pattern because that is what's catching the most around my area at the moment. So it's just on like that. So I've got that one there, and then I'll be putting this big one on the bottom, and I'll be doing a blood knot. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone does it different. Everyone does it different amount of twists and all that. I prefer 7. Lick it and cut the access line off. But it's that simple to set up. that's the rig there. And it's that simple. So we've got one squid jig up here, one squid jig down here. Obviously the heaviest one goes on the bottom. You want them nice and far apart so they can't go up and tangle. But yeah, that's how I'll set my squid rig up. But don't need heavy gear unless you're fishing a real snaggy area, or unless you've got some like 5-6 pound squid around your area. I mean, there are some big squid coming out around my area. I've heard of people catching them up to I believe people are saying they're catching them up to, I believe, around 6 to 7 pound. So 6 to 7 pound of squid. But I don't know. I've not caught one myself, so I can't say. I haven't seen any pictures. No one's been able to prove it. Oh, pardon me. But that is pretty much it for the squid setup. Yeah, that's it for the squid. But no, question Tom. But whilst I'm waiting for people to join, I'm gonna pack this down, put my knife away. But closes up properly. It's got my board. Well, but that's it for the squid. Well, for the squid gear. Got it all set up there. So that, I'll actually put it round this way. So that can sit down over here. Just behind me here, like that. You can still see it. But yeah, that's all I've got to do for squid. I've got gloves. I'm going to put my wrist brace on because my wrist is starting to hurt. No, I'm not, because no, never mind, it's there. But yeah, that's about it. Squid fishing is really one of the easiest things to do. This time of year especially, because it's so easy to catch them. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy to catch them. Got to be in the right place at the right time.